Ya you mau for umbak bakwa papa mo.
Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand.
Miss.
The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war.
Tuloya, foto lula, luatolo maua.
He thought someone with your light perspective and key would have had different priorities and faced the World Eaters before resolving the tribe war.
Luatolo maua. Far come mako to far titaba.
Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over.
Mauya.
Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough.
Iboda kilmok to Hawaii.
You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater.
Yatu yao maua.
The future depends on someone with a light perspective to give the world a chance to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date reminds you it's time to confront the last World Eater. Light is the best, period. That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition. Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out of Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal. After that, Out of Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot. That's how he got tasked with rebuilding the Googlide. He seems happy to talk. Says you were a quiet kid and is happy to see you working toward progress. Says you're welcome back. He seems happy to talk. You need to help Goop defeat the Porky Puff before it destroys the southeast route. Claims any friend of the old one can't be all that bad. Understands completely. He seems happy to talk. Understands completely. You never need to not swim again. It's the Porky Puff nibbling bark. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down Out of Date's leg. the quacks. Ain't that cute? A two-bit playing with the quacks. You feel it? It's the brisk wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide. That was the last of them. You've sealed the fate of the tribe and the tree. It's time for the end game. You have your destiny. Follow it all the way back to Out of Date. He never told anyone about what's next, but he's sure it involves you. Just continue to stay true to yourself and respect others whatever happens. You've become their pride, the guiding light of the tribe. It's time to return to the tree one last time. You already missed the sky, don't you?
Out
of Date says the signs of the end of the world are everywhere. It seems nature is preparing to take revenge. The day of reckoning is coming, and you are invited. He can feel you're approaching the end date. If you haven't decided whom of all like-minded, light-hearted beings you've met have earned a seat on the Ark yet, it's time to do that now. Then grasp your last chance to make sure LUPA-LUPIN stopped for good. The tree settled its score, but it left yours half done. He says you need to see LUPA-LUPIN eye to eye one last time.
Wherefore, whereway?
He's happy to help. So, says you covered the important things already. The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what LUPA-LUPIN did, but he also wants to stop him from attacking his tribe. Now that the world as we know it seems to end, he wants to make sure the Lupin ends with it. He hopes you agree, even if it goes against your light-hearted nature. There's no room for predators in the world the Jagni tribe is building. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it. LUPA-LUPIN's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him. Chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it. The Sifu is ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor? If a friend dies, something inside you dies. You can save the Sifu by making yourself a target. You're up. Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it. Here's a vulgar display of power. It's time you remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way. This is how it ends. The predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
That was unexpected, but welcomed. The big bad predator left for dead. I wouldn't have wanted to miss this for the world.
I think the thing we're really missing here is someone with a heart and soul. The only thing we've got left are those who've lost their minds.
Heart and soul, life and death are one thread. The same line viewed from different sides. It's just that my side is so much better.
Well, anyone in their right mind can see you're lost. But you're right about the thread. Unfortunately, it's been very dark and has run throughout, taken friends, parents, and now yet another life.
We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. There's no peace without forgiveness. It's no better time than now to accept a helping hand. Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You saw a world drenched in its own cruelty and didn't sway from your path. And so, a great cataclysm draws close. You balanced the dark within a world imbalanced in its light nature, and made a difference in a place that needed change. Life doesn't care about heroes and happy endings. Bad things can lead to good. A seed of life, the beginning of something new. You allied with the Jagni tribe and became omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This is how it begins. The world's headed towards rebirth of a primal paradise as evolution paves way. We're at the mercy of nature. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow.